What's up, YouTube? You already know what it is. It's your girl, Gracie, and I am back with another video for you guys. So, if you're new to this channel, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And most importantly, make sure y'all hit that post notification bell so y'all can be notified every time your girl upload another video. And this fly gonna get on my nerves. But anyways, I'm not gonna ramble too much. By that title, by that thumbnail, y'all already know what's gonna go down today. I'm gonna do another story time for you guys, okay? So today's story time is going to be about how do I feel about living in Arizona and how long have I been living in Arizona and where I'm from and all that good stuff or whatever. I'm going to mention all that in this video, but before I start talking a little bit too much, make sure you guys leave a like on this video, comment down below some more other video vlogs, pranks, or anything you guys want to see me bring, or even story times. If you guys want to hear me ask me questions and want me to talk about a certain topic, I will do that, and I will also shout you out or whatever. So yeah, we just gonna get into this video. I'm not gonna talk no more. We just gonna dive in. Okay, y'all. So I moved to Arizona 2016, and that will be December 4th, 2016 to be exact. We moved down here right after my son turned 1, and he turned 1 November 6, 2015. We literally came, probably like a month afterwards or whatever.
Oh my gosh, y'all. It was a year.
I was scared to move or whatever because I have never been outside of Fort Wayne, Indiana for so long. I might go on a trip for like a day or two or maybe a weekend or so, but never to just go and up and leave my family to move to start a new life. So you guys, it was a journey because when we moved here, y'all, we took the bus. We took the Greyhound, and it took 3 days to get here. And oh my gosh. So it was me, my boyfriend, and my 1-year-old son that was still in diapers. Still on the, was he on the bottle? He was still on the bottle and everything, y'all. Like, he wasn't on the bottle, but he was like drinking juice and stuff, all that type of stuff. I was breastfeeding. I breastfed my son all the way until he was 1 year old. But anyways, so we was on the bus for 3 full days. 3 full days, and it's crazy because we had to keep switching to different buses. We went on one bus for 3 days. We had to switch to 3 different buses, and it was a hassle. Oh my gosh, with a 1-year-old son, it was so hard. People was smoking on the bus. People was having sex on the bus. It was just too much. And it was one person I remember. Me and my boyfriend was sitting down, and the bus was quiet. And, I got a 1-year-old son. he got the whining and crying. And I'm trying to keep him quiet because at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, he probably bothering, disturbing people sleep or whatever. So, I was trying to keep him quiet or whatever. And it was this one lady, and it was a guy that was smoking, that was probably sitting like 3 seats behind me and my boyfriend. He was smoking a motherfucking cigarette. Like, who does that on the bus with kids on the bus? But anyway, so we didn't say anything or whatever. I just kept, I had a little fan or whatever, and I was like kind of like fanning the smoke or whatever. So it was one lady that actually got into it with the guy that was smoking. She was like, you're being so fucking disrespectful. Don't you know that it's a kid on this bus and you're going to have the audacity to be back there smoking? I don't know. But after that happened, they going back and forth or whatever. And then the guy ended up putting out the cigarette or whatever. So make a long story short, that was the first bus that we was on. It was crazy just getting off and on the bus, and my son was in diapers. Mind you, when we was on one bus, I think we was on a bus for like several hours. We'll stop at a gas station so we can get stuff to eat and stuff like that. But at the time, me and my boyfriend barely even had money because everywhere you go, if you try to get, it was expensive or whatever. So we had little snacks with us or whatever. We just made sure my son ate, but we was all right. But at the same time, my son ended up catching a diaper rash. I'm talking about we on the bus for 3 days, okay? And I got to change him while he on my lap. And I kept noticing that he was like sliding because we let him run around. He was like sliding, like itching his butt or whatever. And I knew when I looked at him, it was a diaper rash. I said, oh my gosh, how? Because I was changing his diaper faithfully. Like, I don't know. Maybe I had it on there probably for too long when we was in the process of switching buses. I don't know. But like I said, it was a hassle trying to find a seat and everything. We on the road for 3 days, y'all. So mind you, we gotta go to sleep on this bus, wake back up. It's dark time. You gotta wake back up. It's light time. You gotta do that for 3 whole nights. 3 whole nights. And it was crazy. So by the first morning we woke up or whatever, we were still on the road until we had to switch to a second bus. When we had to switch to the second bus, the bus was late. It wasn't on time. We sitting at the bus station. Oh my God. I can't exactly remember exactly where we were at when we had to switch buses, but it was crazy. And then coming around that mountain when we was getting closer to Arizona, that shit was scary as fuck, y'all. Like, I'm talking about scary as hell because I'm already scared of heights. Like, I don't know. But by day 2, when we got on that bus, the second bus, it was a hassle trying to find somewhere to sit. Oh my gosh. Like, I kept telling my babe, I said, babe, we need to like get in line, like where our bus at so we can be the first ones on the bus because it's going to be hard trying to find a seat. So by the second bus, we found a seat. And I promise you, he may not remember this, but I remember this like yesterday. It was a couple literally behind us doing the nasty. Like, not literally like wookie. It was almost like ah like that. So I'm just like, oh my God, like, oh my gosh, like, hello, like there's people on this bus, there's kids on this bus. But I think my son was the only child on the bus, but people are just nasty and disgusting. If you could do that on the bus with somebody you don't even know, or somebody that you do know, or your significant other, how dare you? Don't nobody want to smell no sex in the air while they on the fucking bus. Ugh. But that happened on day 2 when we switched to the second bus. So by the time we got to the third bus, because mind you, that morning had passed. No, let me rewind. While we were on the bus, it was so many things. Oh my God. 1 minute it was cold, then it was freezing, and then by the time we got to Arizona, it kind of warmed up a little bit. But that little stage where we went through, like, it was so dark that the trees and the little bushes and the I don't know what you want to call it, the dirt land or what the field, it looked like snow. I kept asking my babe, I said, babe, is that snow? Like, I'm on the glass like this, literally trying to see, like, is that snow? But because it was so cold, I really thought it was snow. So by the next morning, this was day 2. Let me rewind. This was day 2. And so I'm just looking. So by the time the morning came, I said, oh, so they were like little bushes that really looked like motherfucking snow was on it, because it looked at white. Literally, when I was looking through the window, it looked at white. I was like, yeah, that's snow. And to the next morning, like, I was really trying to figure out, is that snow or not? But it really wasn't. So, so we just driving or whatever. So the next morning came, they ended up letting us stop for breakfast or whatever. And then they'll let us know how much longer we got until we arrive to our next destination, to the next bus or whatever. So we just riding, looking out the window. You know, did we have phones? I don't even know if we had phones at the time. I think we did. I don't know. It's been so long. I've been living up here. I think it's finna be 5 years. I came up here 2016. Hold on. Hold on. When did I tell y'all? Okay, no. Rewind. This don't even make sense. Okay, so, we moved down here
Okay, you guys, I had to mute this part because I corrected myself from the beginning of the video and I still fucked up. We moved down here, once again, December 4th of 2016, right before my son turned 1, and his birthday was November 6th of 2015.
I lost it. I'm surprised I didn't even catch on it until now. But anyway, so I said we left within a month of him turning 1. Y'all probably told you my shit be all over the place. But anyway, so that morning when we switched to the third bus when we was going to be arriving in Arizona. So I started seeing all this cool shit, man. It was crazy. Like, so many, like the trees, like the palm trees, they don't got that in Fort Wayne. Like, I'm impressed. Like, at this point, I'm taking pictures. And people probably looking at me like, why is she taking pictures, bitch? Because I ain't never seen a palm tree before. Not in person, at least. But anyways, when I saw the palm tree, I was like, oh my God. I still got videos on my Facebook when we first moved down here. And I was just like getting clips and stuff. I was like, oh my God. Like, and it was so beautiful outside. Like, it was just so beautiful. Like, it was amazing. So, did I ever get homesick once we got here? Once we first got here, I made sure I went to the store to get my son some cream for his diaper rash or whatever. And it literally went away within hours. Ain't that crazy? But anyways, I took care of him, and then we end up, you know, his family members end up picking us up or whatever, and we stayed with them for a while. And my boyfriend, he literally got a job probably about a week or two of us being here. He was the first person that got a job, and I probably got a job probably like maybe a month after that, only because I was already taking care of kids and taking them back and forth to school. It was a hassle with no vehicle. Okay. So, we end up getting our own spot, and I end up finding a job, you know. So, but long story short, I do love it in Arizona. My life has changed drastically for the better than what I was when I was living back in Indiana. Because Indiana, Fort Wayne, it's nothing there. There's nothing there. Literally, there's nothing there at all. And I just, my boyfriend's calling me. But I love it here. Like, my life has changed. Like, it really changed, and I love every part of it. You know what I'm saying? I started my YouTube career down here. I got monetized down here. Everything happened here in Arizona. I had several jobs down here. My very first job was a caregiving job. You know, I was doing that for a very long time. Like, I got a lot of experience in it because back at home I was certified as a CNA. And you know, when you certify as CNA, you got to get your certificate renewed. I think like every 2 to 3 years you have to get it renewed, and I never did. So I still had that experience where I was able to bring it up here to get, you know, different type of jobs. But I'm living in Arizona right now, and I'm loving every part of it. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's so much more to do out here. It's so much that I haven't even done yet, and I've been up here for so long. It's crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and I know it was all over the place. I got dates mixed up, but hopefully you guys make it to the end of the video so you can actually understand, you know, everything. But until then, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.